I only have one question, Sherri. Why are we in the sunroom?
I'm filming a fall video.
Well, this fall video is nowhere on my production schedule. And besides, it's August 1st.
Yeah, I know. August 1st, AKA first day of fall.
Aren't you hot out here?
No, I'm not. I'm not hot.
It's 90 degrees and you're wearing what looks like a hat from a Western movie, and you have on a cashmere sweater.
All right, I'm a little warm. It's just hotter than average for fall this time of year.
It's summer.
But it is fall. The calendar may not say so, but it's fall. It's fall up here and in here.
I think you're missing a little something up here.
Fall. All right, before we start the video, we're going to address the elephant in the room. Not you. I don't know if this hat screams fall. I don't know if it makes me look like I should be in a Western or a pilgrim at Thanksgiving, but either way, we're going with it. So yes, fall is almost here. I know I can hear it, I can feel it, but before you go rushing off to Hobby Lobby to buy all the cute little signs and doodads and everything else that everyone else in their home has, I want to share with you my top 10 things plus a bonus item of what I look for in the thrift stores for fall. Baskets and buckets. If you're anything like me, you love mums during the fall season, but the little plastic container they come in, honey, that looks so cheap. So what you do is you go to the thrift store and you find some metal baskets, some metal buckets, you pop that sucker in there, you have elevated it 100%. It will look fabulous, but also keep your eye out for just regular wicker baskets. Those look beautiful when you bring them into your home. You can put them on the fireplace, have some beautiful blankets just spilling out, or if you want to put some logs in there, but be sure you check those logs for critters before you bring them in the house because you don't want an infestation. But yes, baskets and buckets. You're going to find them cheaper at the thrift store and you're going to get something that they don't sell at Hobby Lobby. Amber jars and vases. I personally love the amber, burnt orange, and rust colors, and I keep them in my home year round. But I know there's a lot of people who only want to bring those colors into their home during the fall season. You can group amber jars and vases in a vignette, you can use them in a fall tablescape, or you can use them as candle holders. And if you're doing a fall coffee bar, you can take those amber jars, fill them with your favorite coffee syrups, add a pump to them. I have some that I use that I absolutely love from Amazon. I will link them in case you're interested. And voila, an instant upgrade from those plastic containers that held all the coffee syrup. Brass candelabras and candlesticks. To me, nothing evokes the essence of fall like a beautiful brass candelabra. Put some beautiful dark taper candles in there, or if you want a pop of color, put some orange ones in there, use them in a tablescape, use them on a mantle. To me, I don't know, they're just very vintagey, they're very beautiful, and they just give me that cozy feeling of fall. Napkins, napkin rings, and tablecloths. These are plentiful in the thrift stores that I go to, and I have even found some beautiful fabric that can be turned into a table runner, napkins, or a tablecloth. Unfortunately for me, I cannot sew, but if you can, I urge you to go check out remnants at the thrift store. You can find some beautiful fabric, and this way you could make these items a lot cheaper than you could if you went to Hobby Lobby and bought them. Once you bring your linens home, just throw them in the washing machine, dry them, and get out your iron and give them a good press. Lanterns. Just like candelabras and candlesticks, lanterns, for me, scream fall. I have found lanterns at the thrift store, but I will give you a tip. Don't always look on the top shelf, look at the bottom shelf for large lanterns. Anytime I have found a large lantern, it's always been on the bottom shelf or on the floor. Rarely have I seen any on the top shelf, but if you cannot find the large ones and you find little small ones, you could always spray paint those the colors you want. You can group them together in a vignette. You can use them grouped together. Say you have a fireplace, but it doesn't work. You could put a lot of lanterns in that and put candles in them. You can put them on your front porch. Or if you find little small lanterns, they would be so beautiful as little place cards. And then at the end of the evening, all of your guests can take theirs home with them. Seasonal coffee mugs. Now, a lot of us love our little mugs that have all the sayings on them or the cute little pictures on them, but even at Hobby Lobby, they can run you a pretty penny for one mug. But I do encourage you to buy items like that at the thrift store because you're wasting your money by buying a $10 mug, people that you're drinking coffee out of. Not that I haven't done it and I've regretted it. Go to the thrift store. I'm telling you, you'll find mugs for every season you can imagine. And usually some are $1 up to $1. But just because they're that cheap, don't go out and buy 50 of them. You don't need 50 of them. You have one mouth. And yes, in the past, I've done it too. I've had my collection of fall and Christmas mugs. So I just want you to learn from me. You don't need 50 coffee mugs that say, it's fall, y'all. We know it's fall, okay? We don't need 50 mugs telling us this. Cake stands. Now, it may just be me, but I don't usually bake a lot until it gets a little cooler. I don't know what it is, the summer, spring. I'm not a baker to start with, but when the temperatures cool down a little bit, I do think of baking. So I only get my cake stands out one time a year. You can find some beautiful cake stands. I found one 2 years ago, so unique, had never seen one like that before. I picked it up, I think it was like $8. I use that now for fall. That is my fall cake plate. I don't need 50 cake plates, just like we don't need 50 mugs. So find some beautiful cake plates, some beautiful cake stands at the thrift store. Now you don't need a ton of them, okay? Just because the stuff is cheap at the thrift store doesn't mean you have to buy everything. And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Don't invest a lot into a cake plate or a cake stand when you can get them uber cheap at the thrift store. Looks like you're starting to sweat. No. Cool as a cucumber. Plates. Okay, during the year I use white plates or paper plates. Majority of the time it's paper plates because I don't want to wash dishes. But I do enjoy a beautiful fall themed plate or a beautiful orange plate, but I am not about to spend $5 a plate. Once again, people, when you go to Hobby Lobby, why is the stuff so high? And don't tell me, well, it's 40% off. Even with 40% off, it's still expensive. And also, fall comes around the same time every year. That means you can go look at the thrift store all year round for this stuff. You don't have to wait until Hobby Lobby stocks the shelves to go find something for fall. You could do this in the spring, in the winter, anytime like that. You don't have to wait till Hobby Lobby opens up the doors and all their fall stuff is splattered everywhere. Do you think you're being a little rough on your viewers? You think I'm being too hard on them? Just a little. Listen, I'm just telling it like a TI is. I think it's the heat. So yes, unless you like spending $10 a plate, fine. Go to Michael's, go to Hobby Lobby, but please just check the thrift store. I promise you, you will find something just as beautiful that someone else doesn't have in their home, so your home doesn't look like someone else's. This sounds like you're going on a rant. I'm not going on a rant. I'm just speaking from experience. That's why I'm getting so passionate. Fall and autumn artwork. Now, we know when you go to Hobby Lobby, once again, it's that freaking It's Fall Y'all sign. How many It's Fall Y'all signs can you have? How many signs can you have like that for fall? If you've bought one, it's enough. But I'm talking about other fall artwork. Some people love to change out artwork like over their buffet or over a console with the seasons. I urge you, go look at a thrift store, go look at an antique store, go somewhere else to find beautiful fall artwork. You don't have to go to Hobby Lobby because I'm telling you, every time you buy stuff from there and every time you post it on Instagram, your home looks just like theirs. You're copying and pasting everything. I'm sorry, it's the heat. But yes, look for beautiful fall artwork at the thrift store, especially if you're only going to put it up in your home for a season. And if you want your home to look more like your home and not Susie, Kate's, and Brenda's, then go to a thrift store, go to an antique store, go to a flea market and find things for your home. Metal accents. Mixing copper and brass look really good together. Mixing copper and silver. You could find a beautiful old silver teapot, just overflow it with fall florals. Or if you find those little cups they use to make the Moscow mules in, those would be so cute in a tablescape with little flowers inside of it. Or if you find some items that are metal, but they're not the color you're looking for, you can find some beautiful spray paint and spray them to the metal accent colors you're looking for. And my bonus thing to find at the thrift store is clothing. Now, I know a lot of people, I'm probably get people in the comments saying it's gross. You know, to each his own. I'm just giving you some ideas and I'm just telling you what I like to do. We all love a cozy sweater. We all love a cozy jacket, a scarf, gloves, Any kind of high quality item like cashmere, wool, anything like that, I love to pick up at the thrift store. This sweater I have on is cashmere. It is absolutely gorgeous. All I do is if it's a higher quality item, I do like to take them and get them dry cleaned. Now the dry cleaning is going to cost you a little bit of money, but the item you're getting that is that high quality item at the thrift store, it's really not going to cost that much once you go have it dry cleaned than if you bought the item brand new. And of course, if these items are machine washable, throw them in the washing machine as soon as you get home. But like I said, if it is a higher quality fabric, I do recommend taking it to the dry cleaner. These are my 11 things that I like to find at the thrift store before I ever go buy them brand new. And I know some of it was a little bit of a rant, but honestly, it was more for me than it was for all of you, because I have done those in the past. I have gone to Hobby Lobby, I have bought all the cute little fall items, and then I'm sick of the stuff the next year. But usually when I find items at the thrift store that are a higher quality, that no one else has in their home, I still have those items and I love them even more than the things I ever bought at Hobby Lobby. Remember, we're all about our home not looking like everyone else's. And I know on this channel, not all of us decorate our home the same way, but we do love thrift stores and we do love making our home our look, the way we want it, our personal style. That's why it's called a personal style. And I think you can even get that for your fall decor at the thrift store. Leave me a comment and let me know what are the items you like to pick up at the thrift store for fall. And if you do love Hobby Lobby, and I'm not saying don't go to Hobby Lobby, but what I am saying is don't make everything in your home be Hobby Lobby. Don't make everything in your home be Michael's or Target. It's okay to pick a few pieces here or there, but if you find items at the thrift store, you can kind of blend them together. Remember, we like to curate our home and we want our home to be uniquely ours, not like everyone else's on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. It's gotta be 90 degrees out here. What are you looking at? Oh, if I want to keep my job, I better not say. Things I do for YouTube.